Pupils in Esiqandulweni, this is in KwaZulu-Natal, had to cross a dilapidated bridge to get to class on their first day yesterday. This is due to the lack of scholar transport, reportedly due to budget constraints. Let's try and get some understanding now of why that bridge has been left unattended. The understanding is that calls were made as early as April last year. Let's speak now to the KZN Transport Department Communications Officer, Kwanele Ncalane. Mr. Ncalane, thank you very much for your time. Let's start with whether or not you have been aware about this bridge where children so young are forced to cross and it has no railings on the side to protect them from falling over.
Good morning, Chloe, and good morning to all the viewers at home. Yes, we can confirm that as the department we have been aware of the situation in that bridge. In fact, as early as last year, we became aware of the fact that the sidewalks and the pillars of the bridge are being affected. This is due to heavy rains that have affected the province, but equally there are also other factors as well that we had to investigate as part of the engineering assessment. We can confirm that the matter is receiving our maximum attention. Our team visited the area towards the end of last year, and they compiled an engineering report after the assessment was conducted. And after that assessment, we've prioritized the improvement of that bridge. In fact, as I'm talking to you, the team gave us a report yesterday to indicate how far are they with the processes of getting a contractor on site that will assist in improving that bridge. But over and above that, as the province, it is important to mention that we do have challenges, especially in some of the bigger rivers where we've built structures informed by the engineering investigation at the time, but only to find out now that due to the changes in global weather patterns, water sometimes cross over those bridges, or sometimes there are strong winds and so forth, which are affecting the structure. And we've started conducting the assessment of all those bridges. In fact, since we started that assessment, we've identified a few which will need to be upgraded, which will need to be reconstructed, but it's a work that we are seized with, and we are quite optimistic that even this one is going to be dealt with. But secondly, we are also exploring the possibility of providing an alternative learner transport in the area. You'll recall, Cody, that we are providing more than 69,000 learners with learner transport for free every day as this province. And we have requested additional funding so that we are able to prioritize those schools where learners are facing dangerous situations every day in the morning and afternoon.
Then, based on what you have said, Mr. Ncalane, if the matter is receiving maximum attention, as you said, when can that bridge be fixed? Because children, very young children, crossing that bridge every day, it poses a risk to their lives. But also importantly, have you started communicating this alternative option of scholar transport that can take them to school and back?
Yes, I'm not going to commit clearly on the timelines now, except to say that the report that we received yesterday was that the work in terms of our procurement systems is moving faster, and they've tried to make sure that this matter is receiving attention in terms of being prioritized in big committees and the appointment of the contractor. So the assurance I can give the people of Commerce is that we will be moving very soon. In fact, yesterday we even sent out a team which went there with the mayor to give them assurance that we are working on this matter, and they gave them a technical report and investigation that we have compiled. Just that when we do this work, there's a lot of work that is happening behind the scene, and we at times when you communicate these things with the members of the community and the public, it seems like you are doing nothing, because they want to see a structure being worked out. They want to see a structure being being fixed. And at times, when you explain these technical terms, it becomes difficult, and yet it is very necessary, because you have to deal with issues of environmental, you have to deal with issues of designs, and all those are issues that you cannot circumvent, because they also border on the quality of the work that you will also do. But the issue of the learner transport, as I'm saying, it's an alternative plan that we're looking at. As the Department of Transport, we provide transport, but the assessment is done by the Department of Education. We are working together with them, and we are exploring the issue of additional route in that area. We will see which one comes first. If fixing the bridge is going to be expedited in terms of the procurement processes, we'll prioritize that one so that we don't have to add learner transport. But if that one is going to delay further, we will then put an additional bus so that at least learners are transported to school. There are a number of work that we are doing, Toli. In fact, in this financial year alone, we are building 28 bridges. In mostly, these are the areas that have got schools adjacent to rivers and so forth.
All right. Kwanele Ncalane, we are going to keep a beady eye on this issue. We will come back to you at a later stage to get an update, but very, very important indeed that we put as much pressure on you as is possible. Thank you very much for the time being. Transport spokesperson in KwaZulu-Natal. All right.